If you think that you have come here for learning English only, you are immensely mistaken because it does not matter what you are learning, really the subject, it really does not matter. What matters is what's the energy behind it. So if you realize what is your why, if you ask that question and answer that question very honestly, really get to that answer that is really deep in your heart, you will know where this path is leading you. I would say energetically. You will not know exactly to what events, to what situations, to what people, to what money, to what reality, but you will know where you're going. And when you know where you're going energetically, this path will really show itself to you in that very soft and easy way. That will show you something that probably you don't even expect. So ask yourself that question, please. What has actually brought me here, apart from learning the English language? Some of you, thank you very much for writing some comments on the group. Some of you have been writing about ease, about the feeling of freedom, about that dynamic energy that has started flowing into your life. And that's so great. I'm so grateful for those comments because this is what I am feeling when I'm doing this. And if I were to be really honest, I don't like teaching English. I don't like it. What I really love doing, I love working with this energy. I really love that. So when some people ask me, what are you doing? When my mom asks me what I'm doing, I tell her I teach English because she's afraid of energy. When some people who are a bit more into self-development and those areas, when they ask me what are you doing, I'm just telling them I'm playing with energies in different fields. One of those fields is languages. One of those fields is money. So these are my favorite areas where I am operating. Why? Because these are those two areas that have opened the gates to the world for me as a Polish person. So maybe if you get to that energy behind your choice to come to such a program, all those paths that will show up to you, all those paths that will unfold under your feet, all of those will be leading you softly towards your goals. I'm sure, I'm really sure. I place great trust in you. So I could use those phrases again and again. I know them by heart. I know all those phrases by heart. I could just quote them for you. And I have just read them a couple of times. And this is what I believe you can create in your lives. You can create that formula, I would say. You can get to this formula in your life that when something new shows up, you instantaneously, let's say, remember it. You instantaneously install this in your world, in your universe. And believe me, I've been working with thousands of people really who wanted to learn English, who wanted to be taught. And some of them were not successful because they wanted to learn, because they wanted to be taught. I have never been teaching English. I've never done that. I don't like it. So maybe you coming to clarity about your intention will help you a lot with your English. Because it's nothing else but the energy. It's nothing else. It's just the energy that is just flowing through you and you express it with the help of your beautiful body. That's it. And when you do it and people call it English, it vibrates in this way. If you do it and people call it German, you vibrate in a different way. If you do it and people call it Polish, it's different. You vibrate different. But it's still in every single language. It's just being some energy and letting your body express it. And because languages have the pronunciation, have that way they are pronounced, have that way they are expressed, we kind of get used to it. Our bodies get used to it. Some people who have very strong points of view about their inability to use, for example, the English language, some of them have points of view that are so strong that they are really difficult to change, even for themselves. Those people, when they let the English language in to their lives, those people suffer. Those people are in pain. Those people are irritated, are frustrated, are depressed. And that means only one thing, that they hold on to some very strong points of view that are not true. And that's it. Nothing else. That's why I put on one of my lists, I put that question. How long have you been holding on to this? So the question is, some people ask, that's one of the questions, do we have to know what our barriers are? No, we don't. We don't. It depends how intense we like to be, and it depends how much we love energy flowing through our body. It depends on our level of, I would say, that energetic awareness, that susceptibility to those signals, energetic signals that come to our bodies. Because some people are very sensitive, and some people really, when they start learning something new, they are just in pain because when they let the energy flow, it destroys all those very strong, strict points of view on the way. And that's why when I am talking to people who experience those, let's say, language barriers, I just tell them, if you feel discomfort, just thank God that this discomfort has just showed up, because this is the proof that the energy is flowing. And some people say, I'm stuck. It's not true. The energy is flowing. It just destroys everything on the way, destroys all the limitations on the way. So imagine that from now on, when you come into contact with the English language and you experience that discomfort, because you will, I do sometimes, and I'm not a native speaker, I'm a Polish person, and sometimes I do not understand everything when people have strange, weird accents, and it's life. In the same way, I do not understand Polish people that have very strong, strange and weird accents, and it's all right. When you feel those moments of discomfort, just tell yourself, oh, the energy is flowing. That's so cool. The energy is flowing. I will just let it flow. I will just let it flow, and that's it. And that's it. But people go into interpretations. People go into, I've been doing this for years, and I'm not successful. I've learned so many pieces of vocabulary, I do not remember everything. Of course you do not remember everything. Do you remember what you were eating 10 years ago for breakfast? You don't. You don't. It's not necessary. So is it necessary for you to remember everything? It's not. You would get crazy. That uncomfortable place that people are experiencing is the thing I really want to address now. I've got some questions from you that were put on the group at the very beginning of the program. And some people were kind of complaining that I do not understand everything. And the comment in my weird mind was, me neither. I don't understand everything. I'm just not creating drama out of it. It's all right. I don't understand everything. My question to you is, do you understand all the people around you? Do you understand what people are doing around you? Do you understand your family? Do you understand your kids? Do you understand the politics? Do you understand the prime minister? Do you understand God? Do you understand the world? Do you understand the universe? And every single question I've asked, the answer to it is no. So why is it such a fucking problem that you do not understand English? Why is it? Can you see it? Can you see how great those blocks become? It's crazy. It's really crazy. Why is it so crazy? Because all the people on the globe want English. It's a global desire. Can you believe that you are participating in the global stream of global desire? We want English. Why do people want English? Because it's a global language. It's a global language. And I would say it's natural. Imagine that someone would say, I need air to breathe. Would it be strange for you? No, you're breathing right now. You cannot stop it unless you want to just drop dead, right? But you're breathing, and nobody creates drama out of it because it's kind of global. Breathing is global. There are many global things, and speaking English is a global thing. Speaking English is something that is so popular, so regular at schools, so normal, so obvious, so reality. And because it's a global stream, and because so many people do it, and because so many people have ease with it, all those individuals, we sometimes do it, all those individuals who stand in the way and they say, I cannot do it, they are just blocking a huge potent stream of desire. And it's not surprising that they are frustrated and they are just knocked down by the stream. So don't block it, don't stop it. It's a global desire, and it's normal. It's exactly the same as the global desire to breathe. So what I'm saying to people at the very beginning, for me, English is not very important. I just like it.